Hey everybody, it's Karen from Waterfall Acrylics. Gonna do a little pour tonight, and I don't have anything to show you because I haven't done anything since the Twin Towers, and you saw that in the last video. I do want to mention that I'm not going to use the Twin Towers for the resin video because, well, they're awfully big and that's a lot of resin, just to purposely not put a barrier layer down in front of them. And I was looking at my drawing table and I realized I have a bunch of little guys that I'm going to do these. So what I'm going to do is an order of art resin is supposed to arrive at my house tomorrow. So I'm going to put a barrier coat on one of these guys. I'm going to leave this little plain guy plain and just pour on it with nothing. They have been washed with Dawn soap. I have a third one to do for giggles, and then I have this guy that I will put a couple barrier coats, and we'll see how those go. So those will be the four that I do for the resin video. The clock video, I'm on part 2, and one more part to go, and that's just putting all the hardware on the clock and putting it all together. So that should be out in the next couple of days. So that's all my news. Yeah, let's paint. Get you down here. I'm taking a chance because my daughter and husband are still up, and hopefully I won't get interrupted too much. So these are the last of my my ampersand pre-gessoed cradled wood boards, the gesso boards that I get at Diptych. These are 6 by 24 by 2 inches. I love these guys, but these are my last two that I have for a while. Probably won't get any until after Christmas. So I wanted to kill those off. And someone had asked me to do a pour with all metallics, and I was going to do that, and I looked and I didn't have colors that I liked enough of them to go well together in a pour. Like I just, didn't want to throw anything together. But I do have a ton of iridescent paints. So I'm going to do an iridescent pour tonight. And my inspiration for the colors, oh, I should put this back up so you can see it. Hold on. Look at me again for a second. So, oh yeah, I'm supposed to talk about the stuff behind me. There's an awful glare, but there's Into the Forest, which is one I did about 4 months ago. That's on my Etsy page for sale now, the one hanging on the wall. And then the inspiration for tonight is this guy. This is a 12 by 36 that I did maybe a year ago. It was done with just house paints and Floetrol, nothing else. That's just all house paints and Floetrol. I still have it. No one seems to want to buy it, but it's one of my most popular pins on Pinterest. Like, everyone pins it. I just need someone to buy it. It's pretty cool looking. I like that it's all earthy and natural colors. So I looked at that, and then I looked at my iridescent paints, and I thought, I have 2 quite blingy, sets of the cradled wood boards. So I thought, well, maybe I'd do one in earthy tones. So that's the goal for tonight. So that's the inspiration piece. Vince is back there, overseeing everything. My one light on my ceiling keeps going in and out. Let me turn on my pendant lights a second. Oops. There we go. All right, back to the colors. Okay. Let's see how things go tonight. So, I saw a couple comments too about the last Twin Towers 2, how they almost look like a diptych, and I deliberately didn't do that. I just wanted them to be complementary without being matchy-matchy. But tonight I put these two together. We're gonna pour on both of them simultaneously, and I am going to go for a diptych look tonight. So colors, we have Liquitex Basics. They're iridescent white, so everything tonight will be iridescent. And then that's, oh, you can't see, hold on, let me get this out of the way. So there's my 2 cups of iridescent white. And then in this cup here, we have Iridescent Copper Light by Golden. That's this guy. And then in this cup here, we have Iridescent Rich, oh no, is that Rich Bronze? That doesn't look like it to me. Yes, I guess it is. Iridescent Rich Bronze, the Liquitex Heavy Body. And then for the gold, we have Iridescent Bright Gold, Liquitex Heavy Body. The little swath they put on the label looks nothing like the color in the tube. Like it's much brighter than depicted on their tube. Pretty interesting. And then my favorite color of the week that I'm totally enamored with is the silver. And this is Artist Loft's Professional Series. This is Iridescent Bright Silver. And I like it because it's not, it's definitely not the same silver as the Artist Loft or the Golden. And I just think it's super, super pretty. So that's my new favorite color of the week. And then finally, we have a cup of Iridescent Graphite by Liquitex Basics. I think this is a new color for them. I don't remember seeing this color before. So those are the colors. I do have two colors that are on the back bench. You know, the junior varsity players. They're trying to make it onto the team, but I don't know because one is transparent and they're not iridescent. That was one, so that's a strike against them right away. This is Transparent Brown Iron Oxide by Golden, but it's too close to my bronze. And I'm like, yeah, I don't need 2 cups of brown. So it's on the back bench. And then the other color on the back bench is, I had a tube of just, what was it? Hold on. Iridescent Rich Bronze, which was different from this bronze, and I added a dollop of red oxide, both by Liquitex Heavy Body, and it came up with this shade of red. Now it is a bit iridescent, but I don't know, man. He might make the team, maybe just a little squirt in there. What the hell? We'll let him be on the team. The brown, definitely on the bench. So those are the colors. I already added my spot on treadmill silicone. 2 drops to all the colors, except for the white. And my consistency, I gotta say, it was tricky because they're all iridescent, so I had a hard time seeing the trace and like, is that a mound or is that just like the swirls from the iridescence? And it's funny, I thought they were really thin about a half an hour ago. And now, you know, I come back and stir a little bit and like, oh, they feel thick again. But it's really creamy, definitely like warm honey. But my trace, it does leave a mound for a good second before it disappears. So a little bit on the heavier side than thinner. Yep, same for both. So, and then pouring medium. You'll be happy to know, some of you, that I broke up an old favorite tonight and I got my Floetrol out. So pouring medium is 12 ounces of Floetrol, 8 ounces of the Elmer's Glue All. So more Floetrol than glue. Hopefully slow down the drying time a bit because my house is a little bit on the warm and dry side. So yeah. Anything else I gotta tell you about? No, I think that's it. I think we can go. All right, let me think about my order. So obviously this is gonna serve as my white. And for the pouring medium, 60% paint to 40% pouring medium. And then, you know, a little bit of water to get the consistency I was looking for. All the technical stuff out of the way. All right, order. Let me think about the order. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where do I do this over? Let me think about this a second, how I want it. Go like this. All right, off we go. 4 little mini flip cups. Pour them both simultaneously. We'll see how all the iridescents do without any other types of colors. I am going to do some sandwiching. Every couple colors with my iridescent white, just because I do want a bunch of white in this painting. Kind of have a vision in my head. I don't know, because I got a lot of colors. I started off with just 3 and now I have like 6, so. So like this. I'm going to do the black, and then I'm going to do the white and the silver, so that'll kind of like double up, which will be nice. Well, I heard you guys loud and clear. Nobody liked the voiceover. I'm kind of glad about that. It was actually kind of hard too, because you have to like plan. You have to watch it first and then kind of plan and know when to stop talking. Because I did it once and I was still talking and the video ended. I'm like, oh shit. You know, I talk a lot. So I was like, oh, do over. I might do it though. I'm not saying I will for sure, but I was thinking of doing the voiceover style for the resin series, because that's definitely going to be a couple videos spliced together. And they're, I'm like, since I'm going to resin over a piece that's been cleaned but doesn't have a barrier coat, I know I'm going to have to do it again, which means I have to sand, which means I'm going to have to take it outside and set up to do it. And, you know, I just think for that it'll be easier if I do a voiceover. We'll see. We'll see how it works out. Congrats to the 2 winners of the calendars. One lady who won was in North Carolina, and the other one was in New Zealand. So that was like actually really cool to ship something to New Zealand today in the mail. Yeah, I don't know about this color. We'll see. Looks good on the gold though. Splotchy. I'm not sure I need 4 cups, but I have a bunch of smaller canvases lying around. So, all right, let me do another layer of this. These are filling up quick. All right, where'd I leave off? The black. I don't have much to tell you guys tonight. Not much has been going on. Been kind of quiet. I'm getting ready to go into baking mode and cooking mode. I'm not a big cook. But in the winter months I do enjoy baking, and I promised my family I'd make my signature dish, which is lasagna from scratch, and make a bunch of cookies and banana walnut bread and all that stuff. And my husband was begging me to cook, and I said, all right. He's like, I'll make breakfast. I'm like, oh, I don't mind making breakfast. He's like, oh God, no. I'm like, what do you mean, no God, no? He's like, you know. I'm like, what? And, you know, I have a couple weird habits, I guess, that drive my family crazy, that amuse me even more. And one of them is to, like, I cannot make eggs, ever. Did I tell you guys this story? I feel like I told you the story. I can't make eggs ever, without yelling out, or at least scrambled eggs. 2 eggs, wreck them every single time, even if I'm home alone. I say that. I don't know where I got it from. I guess some diner somewhere. And they're kind of like, shut up already. I'm like, I keep telling them, you guys are gonna miss it when I'm dead. When I'm gone, you'll be wondering, remember when Karen used to yell that out? Or like if we're using margarine and we happen to, you know, we buy whatever brand's on sale, and then if it happens to be, I can't believe it's not butter, I go into this whole skit about, I just can't believe it's not butter. And they all yell, shut up at me. So if you ever come over for eggs, just know that you're going to hear those 2 phrases. All right, do I want anything else on top? Yeah, I think I like this bronze. Kill it off. Just dollop of that. These cups are pretty full. I don't know if I needed all this paint, but it was one of those things like, go all out because you have all these other canvases. All right, plenty of paint for other pours on my little 5x5s. And woohoo! What did I say? While I'm pondering over how to do it, let me throw in some gloves. Let me find my gloves. That's a lot of paint. I definitely don't need this much paint. Let me take off rings too. Okie dokie. Somebody just asked me what my torch was. It's a Stella's Kitchen torch. Stella's Kitchen. And I just want to pour and do a couple stripey things. That might be kind of cool, right? Rather than doing the whole drag thing. Because the other ones, let's do that. Let's move stuff out of the way. All right, ready? I'm just gonna do pours. I've decided, like, right this second. That's gonna run out. Maybe not. Let's start at this end because that bronze is on top. Oops. Dang, I can't go a straight line. It's like I'm drunk. You know I hate that blob. I hate that blob. They'll be going off. All right. It was 2. Let's see what number 3 does right here in the middle. Pretty cells. They're really pretty right now. I have a feeling they're gonna get all stretched out to hell. So it'd be really nice if you all, like, go say hi to each other. Yeah, you. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Yeah, see, I knew that color's gonna take over. Look at that. It's like everywhere. Have you met up yet? Hard to tell. Yeah, I think you have. All right. How do I do this? Do I have enough paint on the canvas? I believe I do. I have a lovely cup for another painting. We'll put him behind me, safe and sound. Got a little bit of paint left in the cups. So I'm gonna hold both together and tilt my ends and before I break them apart. And just to get off the globs. Roll my sleeves. Get to work. Tricky, gonna be tricky. Alright, this one is good. I'm gonna separate them now for a second. Yeah. I don't have to worry about my ends, they're taped. I mean my sides, my ends. Let's have this guy. Bye-bye bronze color. Same with this guy. Get rid of some of that red. Come over. This way, just a little, come back. All right, this one here needs to go over. I still don't like that. Still don't like that, bye-bye. And then come back. And then over toward you. Go meet up. Go say hi. Let me stop a second. Come down. Oh, I need to go more. There we go. Ah, troubles. Always have troubles. Oh, I kind of like those though, right? Still not sure how I feel about this color. I haven't even torched yet because, you know, I don't know why, I just didn't feel like it. Maybe I give a torch now. I don't even know if it needs it, right? I wish you guys could talk to me right now. I really don't think it needs it. What am I gonna do about this? Okay, here's what I'm thinking. Here's what I'm thinking right now. I'm thinking I need to get this, obviously, but if I tilt toward you, this brown is going to come, and I really don't want any more of that over there. I kind of like the composition just the way it is, right? Maybe I'm going to over and back a little bit. Maybe I pour a little bit of paint out of one of my cups. Let's worry about this guy for a second first, and then we'll come back to Mr. Troublemaker right here. I think I can do whatever I want because this section right here, that's my, and right here, those are the two that tie the two together, right? Like these pieces here make it a diptych, so I don't have to worry about that. Let me see what I have in my cups. Where's my spoon? Gotta have my spoon. My trusty ice cream spoon. Okay. Let me see. Here. Because this is kind of the same color that's on there now. If I can get another dollop without it getting too muddy, I'll be able to tilt over toward you. With these colors, that's what I'm gonna do. We'll just do that for right now. Don't worry about that brown. Oh, I don't wanna lose those cells right there. I'm gonna lose it. I don't wanna. I'm gonna have to, I bet. I'm gonna hate that. That looks awful right there. The rest of it's so cool. I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to lose that cell because I won't be able to stand it. All right. I'll probably futz with that one corner a little bit because I'm picky that way. Let me bring it back a little bit just to keep the shells. Look how giant those cells are. I'm like really glad I didn't torch. Right? Oh my goodness, they're gigantic. this guy. Yeah, so my cells up top are going to get wonky. I don't want them to. Well, this is where that other cup of paint comes in handy. Meet up. Go. Go. I lost the shape of some of the cells right here, but you know what? It's still awesome. I know. I really do. I'm kind of loving this. I don't know, guys. I don't know if I should torch at all. Leave it. Like, you know, this is where your curiosity is like, oh, I wonder what would happen if I torch. You know? But it looks amazing the way it is. All right, you're gonna think I'm crazy, but I'm gonna stick my finger in this really wonky cell. Just to like, give it some color or something underneath. Hold on, one more. Like, what the hell is she doing? That kind of helped, I think. I don't know, do I do anything else? Or do I just say done? Just let me look at my little lip. Oh, that's what I wanted to show you guys, because people are asking, like, why are you taping the sides? And it's because, particularly for this one, the natural wood underneath is going to look amazing. Let me take off my gloves. And I have a little piece of the cradle wood I want to show you. Oh, look, that's the clock. That's the clock. It's all taped. Gonna drill next. But let me show you something real quick. So these are the gesso boards, and this is the cradle wood. And see right here, there's like that lip. So that little tiny edge, that's what I make sure I have paint on. And then when you put your painter's tape on, you just do it to that little lip there, and then you save the wood. If I was to tape the whole thing, that would look ridiculous. So you just tape right up to there, and it has that nice little edge then, and when you peel. So that's why I do that. And guys, I'm calling this done. I'm not gonna break, I just got paint in my hair. I'm not gonna break out the torch at all for this, because the cells are gigantic. I think it'll torch up. The background is fabulous just the way it is. I see no need to do anything else to it. Yeah, calling it done. I can walk around and make sure my little tiny ledge is done. I'm not even going to worry about this one corner now, because the corner at the other end, they kind of match each other. I got most of it off, so that's good. And yeah, ta-da! That seemed really fast and easy, right? I hope you guys like it. Let me come in, or let me see if I can just lower this tonight, and instead of me trying to hold it. Oops, what did I do? Such a goober, such a goober. Hold on. I was seeing if I could just come straight down with my thing so you could get a close-up like that and take a look at it as best I can like that. Maybe get a little closer. That's about as close as I can get. When you get one of them, how's that? It's closer, so there you can take a look. That's what they look like. They have crazy, like, you know, Susan B. Anthony coin size cells, which are, I don't know what I did to get that, honestly. Maybe that's the great ratio of, you know, the glue to the Floetrol. Anyway, that's what they look like. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys soon. Maybe I'll film the next little guy. I still have a cup of paint, and maybe I'll pour and film that, and then we'll torch the hell out of it just to see what all the iridescent colors do. Yeah, that'll be fun. All right, I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Bye-bye.